let's start. First of all, arithmetic. You will be having only arithmetic progression in your course. Okay, CBSE is having only arithmetic progression, so no need to for geometric progression. Okay, in your senior classes, you will be having geometric progression also. I think 11th or 12th. Okay, so basically, progression. Before progression, we'll study about series, sequence. What is series? What is sequence? Okay, so what is series? A list of number that has a definite order. Okay, in a proper format it is written. Okay, definite order and some definite rule. Okay, some rule is applied for writing those numbers. Okay, like adding something or subtracting something or doing some manipulation, then writing. Okay, some set of rule is always existing between the numbers. Okay, so it is called a sequence. Okay, for example, you can see here 2-3 examples, a random example I have given you. Okay, like 1, 10, 12, 16 and 100. Okay, in this sequence, numbers are arranged in what? Ascending order. Sometimes you can see numbers are arranged in descending order. Okay, numbers that have a difference of 2, numbers that has a difference of 5, 10. Okay, or you can see here just the numbers. Okay, which have every number preceding the next number is greater than 1. Okay, if you are adding 1 in the preceding number in the last numbers, then you'll get the preceding numbers. Okay, leaving the first number, because first number is the first in series, so we have to write that number. Okay, we cannot get that number from any other. Okay, now in the next sequence you can see the difference is 2. It can be 4, 5, 10. Okay, now whenever we are writing you can say a series or that, there are various terms involved in it. Okay, what will be the general series we can write? General series can be written as A1, A2, A3, 4, so on till an. Okay, why an? Because how many terms we are going to have in the series we don't know. Okay, and series can be finite also and infinite also. Okay, if you have definite number of terms in a series, then for example 10, 100, 200, whatever it is, but if you are having definite numbers in a series, then it is a finite series. But if it is not mentioned how many members are there, and after writing it is just dot dot, so it is an infinite series. Okay, it will keep on going. You keep on adding or you keep on applying the definite rule, and you keep on getting the new preceding number. Okay, here A1 is the first term, A2 is the second term, this is the first term. Each one represent a term here. Each one represent a term here. Okay, and this is first term, second term, and so on. And this is the nth term. Before this, if you write here, here will be a n minus 1, a n minus 1th term, just before the last term. Okay, understood? So this is an a. This, if you we can write the last term or any general term. Well, how can we write a general term of an sequence? We can represent a general term of a sequence with the help of an. Okay, understood? We can represent a general term of a sequence with the help of an. This is called the general term of a sequence. Now comes the series. What is a series? When the number of terms in a sequence are connected, same sequence, if the terms that are involved in the sequence are connected with the positive negative sign, then it is called a sequence. Okay, as I have already told you, it can be finite or infinite. Okay, for example, you can see here finite, the last term is mentioned here 102. Okay, and we are adding all the terms here. Okay, in the second one we are subtracting all the terms as minus sign is there, and you can see in the end dot 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 is there. That's why it is an infinite series. Okay, and these are series. So series and sequence, in series, the sequence numbers are being having a positive or negative sign. Okay, now comes the progression. What is the progression? Because we are going to study arithmetic progression. Okay, but progression is a specific type of series. Okay, sorry, a specific type of, you can say, sequence. Okay, because in series we are adding. What is the specific that a pattern, a certain patterns have been followed. Okay, those series whose terms always follow certain pattern are called progression. Okay, one certain pattern will be followed throughout the series. Okay, so that is called throughout the sequence. That is called a progression. So it makes it that all progression are sequence, but all sequence cannot be progression. Sequence can be various type, but all progression will be sequence. Okay.
Ma'am, can you tell about the progression once again?
Progression are the series whose terms always follow certain pattern. Okay, for example, you can see here first one. Okay, is a progression. Each term you will get all the succeeding term by adding 2 to the last term. Means there is a common difference. Okay, between every two terms. Okay, between the preceding and the succeeding term, there is a common difference. Okay, and this common difference is same throughout the series, throughout the sequence. I'm sorry, throughout the sequence, this common difference is same. Then it is called a progression. In the next one, you can see there is not the sequence. See, it is a sequence. The second one is also a sequence, but there is not a definite pattern. Okay, there is no common difference between the two numbers. Okay, so therefore it is not a progression. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll study the arithmetic progression. Okay, now what is an arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which, and here in progression not only okay, yeah, common difference. An arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. Okay, for example, your sequence is A1, A2, A3. Okay, so how can you get this A2? Okay, if you are going to add a common difference D in A1, then you will get A2. Okay, and similarly, if you are going to add this common difference in A2, then you will get the next term. Okay, so this is that every time you can get when you are adding this common difference to the preceding term, you'll get the succeeding term. Okay, A3 plus D, you'll get A4, and so on. Okay, so at the end, you can get, if you are adding A and minus 1 plus D, you'll get AN, the last term. Okay, understood? So there's a common difference in arithmetic progression. Okay, we can see a definition here: list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number of preceding term. Adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term, because first term is a starting one, you know, the initial. Okay, and if common difference is not there, how can you, if it is written that this is series, this sequence is a arithmetic progression, so how can you find out common difference? For example, A1, A2, A3 is given. Okay, so what you are going to do, any two numbers, when you are going to subtract the succeeding number to the preceding number, you will get the common difference, and you can check by doing 2 3 like A3 minus A2. Okay, you can find out, and then A2 minus A1, if it is same, these are same, it is a common difference and it is an arithmetic progression. Okay, any doubt what is arithmetic progression?
No, ma'am.
Now, how can you write a general term in an arithmetic progression? Now, here only say this: A plus D is equal to A2. A2 plus D is equal to A3. Okay. Now, I have written A1 plus D is equal to A2. Okay. Now, instead of this A2, I'm writing this A2 like A1 plus D and then plus D is equal to A3. So what it is actually, A1 plus 2D is equal to A3. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
If you are going to get A4, so what is written for A4? A3 plus AD. So what is A3? A1 plus 2D, and 1D is already added. A1 plus 3D. Did you see? So actually, if you are going to write in terms of, I'm using here only common difference and the starting term, A1. Okay. And so on if you will go. So how?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, like here we can conclude that ki whenever we have to take out like A4, A5, any number, then the formula will be 1 minus of that, like A1 plus
Yes.
3D,
You
A4
can
and
see
A.
that it is that here is A1. A1 is the starting term. So first term plus, you can see here, this is fourth term. And how much number I've written? 3. It is n minus 1. D is equal to an. Okay, this is a general term that you have got. Means to find out a general term in an arithmetic, this is the formula. Okay, a1 is the first term, n minus 1 means the n minus 1th. Okay, d is equal to an. Got it? Any doubt in this formula?
No, ma'am.
Okay. For example, say this example number 1. Examine that the sequence is an AP. So how can you check that the sequence is an AP?
Ma'am, A2 minus A1, then A3 minus A2.
Yes, we have to check that all the difference are same. Okay, that is A1, sorry, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to A4 minus A3. Okay, if they are same, then it is in AP, which is equal to common difference. So first of all, let us find A2 minus A1, that is 10 minus 13, which will be equal to minus 3. Similarly, 7 minus 10, which will again be equal to minus 3. Again, 4 minus 7, which will again be equal to minus 3. Since they are same, which is equal to D, that means they are in AP. Okay. So if they are in AP, what will be the first term here? First term is 13 here. First term is 13 here. And common difference is minus 3 here. Okay. Common difference and the first term is important in your arithmetic progression to find any nth term. Okay. You can find any term in the AP by this. For example, if I ask you to find the 10th term of this AP, how can you find out 10th term of an AP? Simply, what is the formula? A1 plus n minus 1D is equal to A1. Okay. Now, since, sorry, an, I am asking you 10th one. So, an plus 90 is equal to A10. So let's find A10. What will be A10? A1 is 13 plus 9 is minus 3. Sorry, 9 will be 9. 9 multiplied by minus 3. Okay. So, we want 13 minus minus negative. Okay. So we are going to subtract minus 14. Okay. And it is an infinite series. You can see dot dot is there in the end. So it is an infinite series. What happened, Shahzan? You are not interested in arithmetic progression?
No, ma'am.
First, complete the course because else something will be missing if you'll and after that we will revise the chapters. Okay.
Trigonometry has been completed.
Trigonometry, sir will be doing. Sir is teaching you already trigonometry, I think. Last Monday we were having assignment and there I discussed some of the questions.
Okay. Actually, I was not well. That's why I've not attended the class.
I think yes, Ria.
Can you start circles of
Area of circle. You want area of circle. Arithmetic progression will not take much time, I think, Ria. Since we have started, let's complete it. After that, I will start with circle.
after AP then circle?
Yeah, after AP, I'll start area related to circle because this chapter will not take much time. Only circle is not there, na? I think area related circle is there. You are asking about circles or area related to circle?
Circle.
Circle, I think sir will be teaching you.
Ma'am, and this time I was having a related to circles in my first unit test. And ma'am, no one taught. I was so confused. The questions.
So in school, circle was not taught to you?
Ma'am, they taught, but it was on online classes, and it was like the network was very bad. Sir just wanted to complete his syllabus. We completed somehow. We got stuck in it.
At least you would have asked my notes, so you would have gone through the notes. You were already having, I think, notes, no?
No, ma'am, I needed the explanation for this chapter because circles and all the geometry part, it is a little bit tough.
Okay, I think circle sir is going to teach. Okay, so I think he's teaching trigonometry now. So maybe after trigonometry, he will start with application related to trigonometry. Let's see what he will start. Okay, after sir will teach, then we can see. Okay. Because this this triangle coordinate geometry, introduction to trigonometry, some application of trigonometry, circle construction and statics and probability. Sir is going to teach all this. Okay. If you need urgent in exams are coming, then we can go. I think circle is a lengthy chapter also. Circle is a lengthy chapter.
Yes, ma'am. Related to circle, the lengthy chapter. A lot of questions are
Area
there.
related to circle, no. Only circle.
No, circle, I mean.
No, circle is not a big chapter. Only small. The circle is not very big. It's small. Area related to circle, they are having something. 3 sections are there. Okay, we'll see. Let's first do this, then we'll see. Okay. So exam. Sorry. Main question I did copy. Actually, I'm not well. I feel like not speaking also. That's why. Okay. Examine that the list of numbers obtained from following situation will be in the form of an AP. Okay. Amount left with Sandeep in C out of the total amount of 12,000, which he had in the beginning. Yes, Shizan.
Ma'am, what is the over here?
In account.
Okay.
Okay, first let's see. Out of the total amount of 12,000, which he had in the beginning. So actually here A1 is
Mom, 12,000.
in the beginning of every.
Ma'am, your voice, ma'am, it's cracking. We're not able.
Answer.
Ma'am, it's not okay, ma'am. We're not able to hear you.
Is it okay now?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, so you can see in every month, the beginning of every month, he's spending 500. Okay, so I think common difference will be what?
500.
500. So can you find out the AP here?
AP till how many months?
To 0.
You can generally find 3-4 months.
Ma'am, can you show the formula for AP once again? What was the?
Mom, I thought I'm done.
Oh, I got it.
Mom,
Yeah,
Mom,
you have done it. What is your answer? Actually, what you have to say, you have to show obtained from the following situation will be in the form of an AP. Okay, so you don't have to apply formula here. Okay, what you have to do, you have to show that these numbers are in AP. So first of all, what you have to do, you have to show them that here that the total amount was 12,000. In the beginning of every month, he's spending 500. So in the beginning of first month, he's having actually how much? The original amount he will be having, and in the beginning of next month, he will spend 500. So what he will be having from 12,000, you will minus 500. Similarly, you will go for 3-4 numbers, and then you will prove that since the common difference is same, that is minus 500. So this is in AP. These type of question will not come in your examination. It is just beginning. So for your explanation, this is given here. Okay, understood?
yes, Mom.
Yes.
Now, method to find the common difference of an AP. How you can find the common difference? Common difference is what you have to do. You have to subtract the succeeding term from the preceding term. Okay, so you'll get the common difference. Okay, you can just minus A2 minus A1 or any
Excuse
number.
me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you just wait for 2 minutes? My pen is over. Can I have a pen?
What is over?
And my pen is, the ink is finished.
Okay, bring it. I think or everybody know what is the common difference.
Yes, Mom.
If common difference is 0, what will happen? Obviously, they will be the same terms everywhere. Okay, whatever series is given, A1, you can find the common difference by just subtracting the succeeding term from the preceding term. Okay, any 2 succeeding term you can select and subtract it. Okay, and this will be equal to common difference. You can try the question. You just have to find the common difference here. Try this.
The first one is -5.
The first answer is
-5.
yes, minus 5.
And second one is 0.
Yes,
And third one is 4.
yes, very good. Very good.
And third one is,
Third one is
ma'am,
yes,
what's the answer? Ma'am, 4.
yes, 4. This one is 4. This is one is 0, and this one was what?
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you do it once?
And -5.
You just have to find the common difference, Shazan.
Ma'am, I know. Can you just put it in the formula and do it?
-2, -3, -5. Formula will be A2 minus A1, or you can apply any of the term. Okay, so A2 minus A1 here. It will be -2 minus 3 is equal to -5. Similarly, for second,
Ma'am, we just have to find only A2 minus A1. I was doing it like A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to A4
Yes, you
minus
can show, but here you was not, actually it was already mentioned that it is an AP. So you don't need to find out for all. You just needed to find the, when it is there to show that the sequence is an AP, then you need to find out all the common difference. Okay, Shazan? Right now it was already mentioned that this sequence is an AP. Since the sequence is an AP, so we already know the common difference will be same. We just need to find out what is the common difference. Okay.
Next.
Now, come here. Method to write an AP when first term and common difference are given. Now, how can you write an AP, given complete AP, okay, when your first term and common difference are given? So already I've told you what is the formula to find the terms. First one, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, okay? Yes. So what was the general formula? It was A.
What is A n minus 1 D is equal to A?
Any term you can find with this formula. Okay. So can you find out this? Write an AP
What
having
does n represent?
n is the number of term. Like if I'm asking you 10th term, what is the 10th term of this AP? So instead of this n, you will write 10. If I'm asking you what will be the 12th term of an AP, so this n will represent 12. If I'm asking what is the 100th term of this AP, so this n will be 100. Number of term, not number of term. And then is which term you are finding. I think write an AP having 4 as equals to minus 3 as. Now here, write an AP. This is not double A. This is as. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to write an AP which is having 4 as the first term and minus 3 as the common difference. So write at least 10 terms in 10.
I will start with 2 minus 1, right?
What? 4 is the first term.
Ma'am, how many terms can we write?
See, A1 is 4 and D is minus 3. So in fact, you can find the starting only. So you can just simply do this way only right now.
Ma'am,
Because
how many should we find?
you just apply this A plus D. So A is 4, A plus D will be what? A minus 3 minus, no,
From 1.
4 plus only 1. And then in this 1, sorry, no, in this not 1. In 4, you will be adding 6, minus 6. So minus 2 will be there.
Minus 5.
So
Ma'am, the second one will be minus 1, I think.
No, it will be 1. 3 minus.
it will be 1. 4 minus 3 will be there.
Ma'am, second term will be 1. Ma'am, third will be minus 5.
I'm gonna show the formula again.
Uh,
Show the
And
formula.
ma'am,
okay, 2 3s are 6. No, 2 3s are 6. 4 minus 6.
It is minus 3, I'm telling the common difference. Minus 3, so minus 3 into 2 minus 6 should be minus.
Got it?
I'm gonna show the formula.
yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm telling correct one.
You have to find the series, series. So you can do in this way. When it is asked you to find a specific term, okay, and it is very far, like in the starting and between is the common difference is given. It is asking you what is the 10th term or maybe 15th term or 20th term, 25th term, 27th term, 30th term, 100th term. So you just apply the formula and get the answer. And if it asking you about the series, you just need to find out 4 or 5 terms in the starting. You can do directly in this way. A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D.
Ma'am, done.
I think you told me that. Now, what are the properties of an AP? Okay, if a fixed number is added or subtracted from each term of an AP, then the resulting sequence is also an AP. Okay, for example, you are already having an AP. Okay, this first point says that if you are already having an AP and adding, subtracting a fixed number each of the term of an AP, then the given new series, new sequence will also be in AP. Okay, because the common difference will remain the same. Okay, for example, if you are having 2, 4, 6, 8, okay, this is an AP. Why? Because common difference is 2. And if I'm going to subtract 1 from each, one is same, I'm subtracting 1 from each.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Okay, so the new AP will also be, the new sequence will also be an AP. If each term of an AP is multiplied or divided by the fixed non-zero number, then the resulting sequence will also be in AP. Okay. In 1 marks question, something like this can be given, and you need to take that. The new series will be like this is added to each term of an AP. Will the new sequence will be AP or not? Okay, so that time I've already explained to you what is a general term and of a general term of an AP, and this AN can be represented as L also. See, when you are finding the last term, just the last term, then only you will write L there. Okay, else always write AN. Okay, do this question and after that we'll end because I'm not feeling well at all. I'm having problem in speaking also. Find the 20th term of the sequence.
Answer is 69.
And the series is going in negative. See,
Minus 69.
don't write 69. It will be
My mistake, ma'am. I didn't see the sign.
okay, minus sign and plus sign makes the number different. Ishika and Ria, have you got the answer?
Yes.
Same answer?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So here you'll be mentioning, since you are doing an exam, so you will have to mention everything that A1 is equal to 7, B is equal to A2 minus A1, which will be what? 3 minus 7 minus 4. Okay. AN is equal to, since AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 T. So A 20 is equal to A plus 20 minus 1 T, which will be equal to A1. A1 is what? 7 plus 19 minus 4. But that you know. Okay.
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes.
Ma'am, in my test there was one question, ma'am, I think of a linear equation. Ma'am, can I tell the question?
Okay. Tell me the question.
If 2 is added to the numerator of a fraction,
Wait, I'll write here. If 2 is added
to the numerator of a fraction, it reduces to 1 upon 2,
of a fraction, it
reduces to 1 upon 2, and if 1 is subtracted from the denominator, it reduces to 1 upon 3. Find the fraction.
I think we have done this type of question, na, Shazan and Ria. Can you do it? If 2 is added to the numerator of a fraction, it reduces to half. Okay?
Ma'am, is it linear equation in two variables?
2 is added to the numerator.
Ma'am, something is missing over here, ma'am, because in that question, ma'am, like if it is given if 2 is added, ma'am, something is subtracted from the denominator also. Then it reduces to 1 by 2. Question is not complete.
Mom, I made the equation.
It's not necessary. Sometime only numerator can ask. Yeah, Ria, what you're saying, you have made the equation.
Yes.
What is your equation?
X plus 2 by y is equal to 1 by 2.
X plus 2 by y is equal to 1 by 2.
And x by y minus 1.
If 1 is subtracted. So x by y minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3.
Yes.
According to the question, this will only be the your 2 is added to the numerator of a fraction, which is to half. So what will be the 2x plus 4 is equal to y? Yes, which implies that 2x minus y is equal to minus 4. And here it will be what?
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, Shazan.
x is equal to 5 and y is equal to, wait, I'm telling you.
3x minus y is equal to minus 1. So if you are going to add both the equation, for example, 3x minus y is equal
And my y is equal to 14.
x is equal to 3.
Yes, ma'am, I got 5 by mistake. I forgot to add it. Sorry.
Y will be equal to what? Y will be equal to 2x plus 4.
So, ma'am, y will be equal to 10. 10.
So Ishika, this is your answer.
Ma'am, X was correct. I think I have done something mistake. My answer is not.
Okay. Question will be this only. Ishika, Ria, what you have?
Yes, ma'am, I got the same answer.
Okay. So we'll end here only. Okay. And in the next class, we'll see question based on this and we'll move ahead. Okay. Problem based on n terms of an AP. Okay. AP will be finished very soon. We are not having much in AP.
And do we have a test this Friday?
Friday. I think one class. I wanted 2 classes, so I'll ask ma'am when I can have 2 classes so that you can give test. Okay.
Well, Friday we have 2 math classes.
Tomorrow, one sir will be taking them. I'll see. Maybe on Monday we can have test. Okay, I'll see.
Okay.
Monday on
Okay.
Monday chemistry test is there.
Monday chemistry test is already there.
Yes,
Okay,
and
then
tomorrow.
schedule next week, Thursday.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Bye bye.